morning, everybody. Good morning, all. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Good morning.
The captain has turned off the smoking sign and the seatbelt sign is lit. So if you all take your seats.
Uh-oh, we got a student on our seatbelt.
Yes. Welcome to Morningstar Airlines Flight 712. We're going to be leaving on an international journey this morning. So welcome you all to... Yeah. Good morning, my name's Alan Atkinson, and I will be your facilitator this morning. It's kind of fun to be back up here again. False sense of power. I'm just reminded, I was watching somebody gripe about something on the book, and they were like complaining about how, you know, they finagled it so-and-so could become the mayor pro tem and then would be able to have all the power. I'm like, so the mayor cuts ribbons to the old folks' homes, and the vice mayor shows up if he doesn't show up, and that is some kind of power, isn't it? And it's true that we often mistake our ability or privilege sometimes to do something like this as some conference of power, and it's important to remember that, you know, we don't really have that much power when it all is said and done, except the power of love. So if you'll join me, and we'll read our vision statement on the screen above us or on the cover of your songbook. Our Sunday gathering is designed to provide a weekly encouragement to individually manifest our highest good and purpose in our lives. Inner direction is the key. We reinforce positive directions for our lives and the infinite potential within us. We seek connections to create an open atmosphere of all backgrounds, races, and lifestyles. We come together in a spirit of inclusiveness, embracing all spiritual paths, honoring God in an atmosphere of unconditional love. We are going to start off this morning with a song that we're going to sing together, standing on our feet, and that is "This Land Is Your Land" on page 47. And that will be followed by our meet and greet. All right. Geronimo's going to kick us off.
This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that rhythm of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. was walking, I saw a sign there. On that sign said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it did say none. That side was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
All right, everybody. You've got to pick up every stitch. You can only do that in your seat. So was that the vanilla fudge version or the Donovan version? I could have sworn you were playing Season of the Witch, which I thought, looking at this audience, could be perfect. All right. Now we're going to take a few minutes to quiet our mind streams down a little bit and open our hearts for the message to come. So we're going to do a chant. But first,
This is
what have I missed? Sing along. Special treat.
We're gonna do.
These guys go first, and then I will flap my lips some more. Sorry, guys.
Or not, we can, we're flexible. Yesterday a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle of pain. And the sea, started with it. When the child moved 10 times round the season, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dream. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle of time. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to show the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle of pain. So the years spin by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur come true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams than plenty.
the Morningstar Airline Band. Frank, Jeff, Daryl, Ken. And me. Wow. And now we're going to do a chant. See, you can't hide the rust. We're going to chant the Longtime Sun. That'll be on page 60. And that will be followed by our meditation, which is going to be led by our speaker. Page 60. It's towards the back there. All right, Mo, you got it. It's the next one down at the bottom there. I'm going to introduce you real quickly. Our speaker today is Jhoja Millán. She's also going to lead our meditation here in just a second. Jhoja's the founder of BambooRoots Therapy. She's a family constellation facilitator, coach, and spiritual guide, devoted to helping individuals reconnect with themselves, their family, and the wisdom that is carried through their ancestral roots. All the way from Venezuela to Oklahoma, please welcome Jhoja.
Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Jhoja Millán, and well, hello, Zoomers as well. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and well, let's start with a meditation. Please close your eyes and feel comfortable on your seat. Okay. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Second breathing, inhale and exhale. Third one, inhale and exhale. And now you are going to visualize from the sky a light, a white light that is going to come into you through the center of your head. And this light is going to be relaxing all the parts of your body, from head to toes. We're going to start over your head, forehead, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, back of the head, throat, neck, shoulders, heart. And in your heart, you will see that light, the white light, going brighter. And we're going to be thankful for this day, for all our cells, for our body, for our soul. Mentally, we'll say, I love myself the way I am. Giving love to myself first, I can spread love to others. So I can see my heart shining with that white light, spreading love all over, outside us. The light keeps going down, arms, shoulders, hands, fingers, respiratory system, digestive system, reproductive system, legs, thighs, knees, calves, feet, toes. And now we're going to see ourselves standing over the grass from Mother Nature. And that light is going to go into Mother Nature. Mother Nature is the big one, is the big mother. We thank her. Thank you for everything, Mother Nature. Thank you for all the creatures, animals, water, fire, all the minerals. The air and the earth. We give to Mother Nature all our worries, anxiety, sadness. And she, as our mother, she gives us back love, wisdom, peace in our hearts. And from this space, we're going to call our angels, light beings, to be here in this moment. And we ask for the presence of Jesus Christ and for Saint Michael the Archangel. And we surrounded all this place with a blue light of protection. From this place of love and protection, we send love and light to all planet Earth, to all the universe, all the universes around, all planets, all creatures, all human beings, all souls alive and living in other dimensions. We send love and light to everyone. My family system says hello to yours, and we call the energy of our ancestors to be here. And we are blessed, and we bless them all. Now from this place, you take a deep breath, and you appreciate what you are. You appreciate, and we give thanks to all we have around. Love and light for you today and ever. Slowly, we're gonna come back to this place, also blessing all these walls of Morning Star, all the people that are here, and all the souls. You start moving your fingers, your feet, coming back to the present. And when you feel, slowly you can open your eyes in a state of being thankful for this moment. Good morning. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but okay, right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Well, as I said, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Jhoja Millán. I come from Venezuela. I was born and raised over there. And now I came with the project that is called BambooRoots Therapy, which is a mix between Family Constellations therapy and life coaching. Back in my childhood, I was raised as Catholic. And even though I believe in Jesus Christ and Mother Mary, I also believe in a higher and bigger and beautiful energy above all of us, which is, I think, is love. I don't think that any religion is going to divide us, if not love is the religion that unifies us, all of us. So since I was a child, I was always looking for develop a spiritual path, or looking and seeking for spiritual tools that I'm still, at this moment, still it's part of my life. Still I'm learning. And I'm very thankful to be here in planet Earth, where we are learning, we are like experiencing this school here in planet Earth, to evolve and to become human, to understand our emotions and to transcend and to be like more light and love. So well, in my life, while I was like growing up, I wanted to like settle down. I came from a dysfunctional family. I didn't know this until I was growing up. I didn't understand so much when I was a child. And then I went to the university. I studied modern languages or literature, if we can say it like that. But still I was thinking something else. So through the time, I wanted to settle down and I wanted to look up for a boyfriend and to have a husband. But I was having this immense like rock between having healthy relationships in my life. So I started like looking in myself and I said, there is something inside me that I cannot find a peaceful and a healthy relationship. So I started going inside me, meditating, looking for answers. I went to India, lived there for 6 months, still looking for answers until I found a person, and she was a family constellator back in Venezuela, and she did my first session of this. And after this session, I swore to myself that I was going to become a family constellator because it helped me so much that now I can help others. It is not magic, like it is all a process, it takes time, but it made me to become conscious and to be aware of all the patterns that I was carrying from my ancestors or even my parents. So now, from this experience on, I found my husband, which is Camilo, that is here. He's an anthropologist. He works at OU. He's a professor at OU. And after being 15 years of marriage, of course, we fight sometimes. This is not. We are humans and we're learning. But after all these tools that I've found, I think we're conscious right now. And now we have our 2 children that Geronimo and Gabo, they're so happy to be here. And they're also, we try to set the order in our family system, in which is the talk about today. So well, we're gonna start with, this is the name of BambooRoots Therapy. This is what I do. My name is Jhoja Millán. And yeah, please, you go. Okay, so the first thing about family constellations. As I said, this is not a magic tool. Family constellations is a beautiful, holistic therapy that helps us to see all these hidden patterns that we can carry from our ancestors or even from our parents. This is unconsciously. We don't know this, but we keep repeating some things in our lives that they are hidden, and they come not only from us, if not, they are like mindsets imposed by our ancestors of our parents. So what we learn with family constellations is that we all are healing. We are all connected with our ancestors, with our parents, and we need to honor. We need to unify all this energy instead of like fighting against that. As a child or children, we sometimes we fight against our parents because we don't understand sometimes why they did something that it doesn't make sense to us, and we criticize and judge. But when what we don't know is that relationship unconsciously is going to affect our relationship with abundance, with health, with relationship in general. So what we see also in family constellations is that we have invisible connections as our ancestors, or invisible, we are like all unite like with invisible threads. Even though our ancestors are not here in physical, we are all connected. And also we understand we bring those patterns or mindsets to the light, and we can heal them. And sometimes we keep secrets in our family systems, and keeping secrets, that's not like very healthy, because what resists persists. Okay, and also, well, we connect again with love. Okay, so here we can see that we are connected as like the family tree. All the ancestral roots we have all connected, like you can see over there. When we heal with family constellations, we honor our past, our present, and also we honor our future generations. If only one person of our family system is doing and is aware to do a family constellation therapy, it's not only healing himself or herself, but the whole system. Okay, so the founder of Family Constellations was Bert Hellinger. He's from Germany. He was a philosopher. He was also a theologist. He was a priest, and he was seeking spiritual tools. And he lived with the Zulu tribes for 16 years. He was a missionary. And living with them in Africa, he found out the beautiful relationship and harmony the community had with each other. So he started focusing on like all the tools that they had in that community, and then he found Family Constellations, and he was inspired by 3 orders, which are the orders of love. Okay. So Family Constellations, they are basically, they have 3 orders of love. The first one is belonging, second one is order, and the third one is balance between giving and receiving. So every time when if you do a family constellation here or with whatever family constellator facilitator, we need to take into account these beautiful 3 orders of love. So I'm gonna explain one by one. So the first one is belonging. Okay, the first one, belonging. That means that we all belong. We all belong. In our family systems, we've had, all of us, we've had a person who killed, a thief, a prostitute in our family system, in our ancestors. But like sometimes we don't talk about them. They are excluded. We usually talk about the ones who are thriving, the ones who have like medals or are doing good things in life, but we forget about the ones who did no good. And what resists persists. So the thing here is that we cannot exclude anyone. Only to say with our heart, only if we see those ancestors that they did whatever they did, only if we say, I see you, we are just incorporating that ancestor in our family system back because he belongs, okay? What happens when we exclude a family member, the other generation will do exactly the same thing. For example, if someone in the past, he was an alcoholist, or he was a drug addict, or I don't know, like whatever he did, if we don't work like, and we are not aware of include that person, that family member in our system, next generation can occupy that same spot. That happened in my family. My maternal grandfather, he ended up his own life, and we were raised. I'm the oldest of 2 siblings, and my siblings and we were told that my grandfather, he was hit by a car. So my mom, she didn't want to like work on her trauma. and it's okay. When I was like growing up, I didn't understand, but now I like looking at my mom with compassion. I knew that she was doing the best she could with what she had at the moment. But we never talk about this. So when I was like probably in my 30s, they told us the truth. They told us, well, yeah, your grandpa, he wasn't hit by a car. He ended up his life. So I was already a family constellator. So it was beautiful, the work that I could do with my grandfather to give him a space, honor his light and his space in our family system. But unfortunately, my mom, she was having another perspective, and she repeated the same pattern as my grandfather. So 2 years ago, my mom, she ended up her own life. So now we see it, and now I'm able to talk. We are not keeping the secret anymore in our family system, because we would love from this generation to our future generations to just be, again, to be free of that pattern, to talk openly, and to have like that story of as our part of our family system, and we honor that. And now knowing that my mom, she's the oldest and she's the big one, I respect her decision and I honor her wherever she is. Okay. So the second order is the order of hierarchy. So everybody who came first has the priority. So in a family system, parents, parents are the big one and the children are the little one. This is, parents, they can be 100 years old and children, they can be 80, but still the order is parents are the big ones, children are the little one. So this is a law that if we don't understand, we can start carrying burdens that are not ours. That, for example, in a family system, unconsciously or internally, we can start being the mom or the dad of our own mom and dad. So life is always in front of us. Mom and dad, they are behind us. Mom onto the left and dad on our right. And they are behind us, pushing us, and behind them, all of our ancestors. And they want us to go towards life. They want us to keep forward. And then if we look back all the time trying to resolve traumas from our parents, instead of looking back to life, to relationships, to abundance, we're tangled looking back, trying to solve our parents' and ancestors' traumas and troubles. So we need to understand that all who came first, they have a priority. Okay. Okay. For example, if we are, if a couple they met each other priorly having children. Okay. So a woman and a man, or like a partner, they met each other before, and after that, children came after. Okay, what happened if this couple they separate? So if the woman, let's see, finds another partner, who came first? The new partner or her own children from the past relationship? The children, right? So in this second family that is going to be formed, the children are the priority, okay? Because that's the order, okay? And the third order is the balance between giving and receiving, okay? So parents give, children receive. That's the order. The most beautiful gift that we have received from our parents is life, and life is something huge. We cannot return life, and sometimes we love to return life, like trying to do something beautiful to our parents. But instead of going and looking to the future, to looking forward, we are just looking backwards, trying to fulfill the dreams of our parents or rescue them. We cannot rescue anyone. We need to learn that they came first, parents give, and children we receive. The best and beautiful way to honor our parents is to do something with our lives, putting out there our gifts, talents to the service of life. That's the beautiful way to honor our parents. And creating projects, having our own families, or creating life, giving life to life. This is the best way we can honor our parents and to give back. So this means that we want, like, when our parents, when they go and grow elderly, that doesn't mean that we won't take care of them. But we need to make sure that our priority is our partner and our children. So we have like our family of origin, which is our parents, and then we have like our nuclear family, which is our partner and our children or our projects. If we're going to take care of our parents, we need to make sure that our nucleus, our life nuclear family is already covered, and then we can take care of our parents. And it doesn't mean that we are going to advocate for them living our lives in one side. We need to balance. We need to balance our life and knowing that our parents, they have a destiny and they came before us. They knew how to survive before we came here as children. So this is very important to know. When we are in when we are in a partner, we are equal. Okay, so with parents and children, parents are big, children are small. In a partner or in a friendship, we are equal. So we have the same height. So the giving and receiving needs to be equal. So that means that I give a little bit and the other one receives, and what the other one what received needs to go back a little bit more than what he or she received. So then, the flowing and balance between giving and receiving is going to keep like this in harmony. Okay? If we give, and give, sometimes we're drained and we don't know why. And like, for example, there are couples and where they are together and one of them was giving in the relationship. So the other person didn't know how to receive so much. Because that person didn't know how to receive so much, he or she left. And the other person would say, I don't know why he or she left me because I gave everything. We cannot give everything. We need to first give to ourselves and then to give to others. And then always keeping the balance between giving and receiving. And well, when we see all these three orders that are not in balance, we can start seeing some problems in our relationships. Okay. So that is the way, is our window in how we are exposed to the world. And mom, she is the abundance. She is the relationship with the world, with money, with friendship, with career, with everything. So internally, if we are having problems with mom and dad, everything when we work in Family Constellations, it doesn't mean that we are going to go then and hug our parents, or sometimes they can be deceased. They are not here in earth. But it's just internally. It's a liberation, an internal liberation. Saying, mom and dad, I see you. You are the big ones. Thank you for life. And give me the permission to do it differently. No better than you, no worse than you, but differently. because as children, because we criticize our parents, sometimes we become arrogant because we would love to fix all those mistakes that we're watching from our parents. The child we have as a person, we have 50% mom, 50% dad. Or in the case that we didn't meet our parents or so, we have 50 and 50 of that egg and that sperm. So we have that genetic also information in us. And if we deny it, we also deny that percentage in ourselves. So that's the beautiful things when we honor and when we recognize to our parents the beautiful gift they gave us, which is life. Other thing is that as children, we tend to look back complaining, like, Mom, why you didn't give me this? Why didn't you give me like more hugs? Why you didn't take me to the park? Why and why and why? As an adult, we turn back, we look forward, because life is always in front of us, waiting for us with blessings, beautiful things. And then we take responsibility as an adult, knowing that our parents, mom is on our left, dad is on our right, here like a wall, pushing us, okay, and giving us that strength from our 50 and 50. And then we, as adults, we become our own mom and our own dad. And now we're gonna give beautiful things to our inner child. We're gonna hug that inner child, and we're gonna be responsible of ourselves without judging anymore our parents. So if we didn't receive enough hugs in our childhood, now as adults, we're gonna give hugs to each other, to your inner child. If you didn't receive, if dad didn't let us to be an artist, now is the time to play with crayons, to play in nature, to be creative. But no more judging, if not taking responsibility of our inner child. Okay, so once again, I say here that the best way we can honor our parents is to put all our beautiful talents and gifts to the service of life. And then creating projects, having children. Projects are also children, or giving life to life. That's the way thing we can honor, to honor our parents. Okay, so, and then here we can see that the family system, we're all connected with the extended family, our children, future generations, our ancestors, it's a big, big tree in which we are all connected, and we need to be thankful of. Okay, so when I work in sessions, what we do is I work with a platform like this, and I work with little dolls. We can do it also, I can do the therapy with a group of people, and we can be in person, several of us, we can be, and each one of us is gonna represent someone or something. Because we're gonna open the energy of our ancestors. And if a person is the client, for example, wants to do a family constellation, we are gonna have volunteers in the group, and we're gonna represent a character without knowing the character that she or he is representing. Like the facilitator usually knows what to work. Like, for example, in the first session, we usually work mom and dad, and we can work ancestors, energy of the money, whatever issue or something that the client would like to see, and that energy can be represented because we're going to be connected with that energy of our ancestors. So the field will talk. The family constellations won't predict the future. It's just giving us all this pattern, and it's going to give us a glint, like a glance of what we need to work. So when, let's say, we are going to set the group, or in the case that with the the dolls, so we connect with the dolls, and I ask the client all the time, what do you think that the doll is feeling? So it's like magic. When I write, I always write everything that the client is telling me through the connection that she or he is having with the doll, or in the case that we're doing it with humans, that person is going to say, let's say, one of them is representing a dad, the dad of the client, but she didn't know, the person, she doesn't know the character she's representing. And she would say, I'm very sad, I feel so sad. It's connecting with the emotions. And then I will ask the client, what happened with your dad? And so the client would say, yeah, he's feeling so sad because of this and that. So we can just see what is going on in the family system or in the energy, and we can see it through the dolls or through the people who are working with. At the end, we analyze everything of that, and we just like reorganize the energy. We set the order again. The finality, the aim of Family Constellations is to go back to the order. So parents were parents, children are children, and we make sure that everyone is occupying the space they need. In my case, when I was looking for a family constellator, I was having a hard time finding a husband. And everything, it was very, like I was having very toxic relationships, and they were repeating and repeating. So I started to say, there is a pattern here that I'm repeating, and I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like desperate because I'm doing everything, but it keeps repeating and repeating. When I had my first family constellation, the facilitator told me, because we saw the dolls in the platform and everything, energetically, I was being the mom of my mom, and my dad was being my partner energetically. So every man that was coming outside didn't have the space of partner because my dad was here. So that's why that person couldn't come here. So what I did was working in the order. So I started working as my parents' child, saying internally, Mom, Dad, you are the big ones. I'm so sorry. Every time, parents were not friends of our children. So my mom, she used to be all the time like telling me all these things that were going on with my dad. I was very nervous for her. I wanted to rescue her. I wanted to solve her problems. So instead of me going into my life, into in front of me, waiting for me, I was, trying to solve everything right here in the back. So when I started practicing this, and my mom was coming with the same pattern, like, oh my goodness, your dad did that to me. I'm very sad. I was telling her, Mom, I'm so sorry. You are the big one. I'm the daughter. You know what to do. So I started separating emotionally for that, and then respecting the relationship between my parents. And it hurt at the beginning, because, in my family system, I was the one who was always fixing things. So when I turned back and give them their space as my parents, I felt alone. And for a time, I was like, oh my goodness, I felt guilty as well. But then through time, I learned that this is the healthy way. Okay, so now I would like you, please, we're gonna do an exercise, a visualization exercise. So please, if you can close your eyes. Okay. Hold on. Okay, now you are gonna take a deep breath. Okay. Okay, you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to visualize behind you. On your left, you are going to visualize your mom. And on your right, you are going to visualize your dad. So imagine your mother standing behind you, and behind her is your grandmother. Behind your grandmother is the generations of women. Now imagine your father to your right. Behind him, your grandfather, and behind him, all generations after generations. Now feel every ancestor that made your life possible. And now in your mind, you will silently repeat, "Dear Mom, thank you for life. I take it completely, just as it came from you, and I will make something beautiful with it. You are the big one, and I am the child." Now, you will look at your dad, and you will say, "Dear Dad, thank you for life. I take your strength. I take my place as the child. I will walk my own path." Now you imagine both Mom and Dad placing their hands on your shoulders behind you, and you are looking forward, and in front of you, you have life waiting for you with beautiful opportunities, beautiful relationships, abundance, life. And because we are in harmony with our parents and with our ancestors, we can go and we can walk in peace. So keep that image in you. And then, with the bottom of your heart, you are gonna give thanks. Keep breathing, please. And now, let's listen to this.
A pain you did not choose, but you carry. A silence that today can finally rest. Loosen your shoulders, close your eyes. Today, all those who once needed to heal walk with you. I came into this world with open hands, but something old was walking right beside me. Fears that were never fully mine to begin with. Stories no one ever spoke out loud to me. I learned to keep silent before I learned to speak. To fear the night before I dared to face it. And in my blood an ancient sorrow was sleeping, born long before my own name was given. I carry the sadness of women. I never met the silences of men who swallow their tears. I kept broken promises I never made myself, and wounds I had no business healing. But tonight I stand still, I see it all clearly. I am the place where the inheritance changes. I am the first who dares to look without flinching, the one who receives the old with new tenderness. Today I name it slowly, without fear. It is not mine, it never truly was. Thank you for holding it all this time. Now I let go free. What I inherited without knowing. Today I return to the sacred wind. I am not the chain, I am the key that opens the door of the lineage. I am the one who transforms the ancient into light for those still to come. My grandmother kept what she never spoke aloud. My mother cried where no one ever saw her. I received that silence whole and unbroken, not knowing it came on loan from far away. But tonight I look at myself face to face with clear eyes, no blame, no rush to move on. What I carried with me was never my punishment. It was an inheritance waiting to be healed. Today I name it slowly, without fear. It is not mine, it never truly was. Thank you, ancestors, for holding it so long. Now I take it and turn it into blessings.
Okay, now you can open your eyes. And then we always need to remind that life is bigger than us. And we need to surrender and honor our roots and be connected with everything and with everyone. Thank you so much.
Gracias, gracias, Jhoja. Thank you so much for that very profound message. It just reminds me of our Native American friends and family. I've always loved that. Thank you to all my relations, that recognition that we are all, we are family. So now's a time to be thankful for our communion here, and to Morning Star, and to the work that the fabulous Morning Star Band and Remy and the volunteers that do set up. We all can give in various ways. Gifts of the heart, gifts of the wallet. So now's your chance. The basket maidens will circulate through the audience while the band entertains us. Oh. After we read the offering prayer. Thanks for helping me all. Recognizing God as the source of our supply, we joyously give of God's abundance, which is blessed and rectified through me, and so it is.
New Jersey born, yeah, flatland of Nebraska, from Decatur, Georgia to California. Let's dig up the map and let's leave while we're happy. I want to see Tucson 8 hours at the airport. I want a hightail to Gulfport. I want to sit on the back porch and stare at the stars from the chemical waters of New York's dirty harbor to the rock of Gibraltar, the end of the world. Amaze me, America, won't you save me from Armageddon? Highroad to heaven. Let's dive to Atlantis. Let's hear what they tell us from the bottom of the ocean. I really want to go. Never amaze me, America. Won't you save me from Armageddon? I rode to heaven. Come on, what will we be? Amaze me.
Well, it's probably the last time you'll see me, so. Just want to say thanks for giving me this opportunity, and thank you to the Morning Star Band. And to all the people that make this happen. Our electronic wizard, people back there counting the money, the folks that show up early and set up the chairs, the book ladies. Let's hear it for the book ladies. And yet, uh-oh. Well, I guess that was our first announcement. Amy's going to.
I'm coming up here to say, first of all, we have a board meeting today at 1 on Zoom. And I also want to say that I have been doing a series of sessions with Jhoja, the Family Constellations. And my life was in total, the energy was totally out of order. She has helped me put it back in order. The strained relationships that I had with some of my family members are now resolving. The energy is shifting. It's a beautiful process. I highly recommend it. So I wanted to share that. Sacra too. Sacra has been, Sacra. So.
All right, who knows who the speaker is next week? It'll be a mystery. Okay. I've got a name. I've got a. It's going to be good. You know that. I mean, I always show up without knowing who's going to talk, so, and I've never once been disappointed. So we'll see y'all here next week. So let's read the prayer for protection. Find it on the back of your songbook. Then we're all going to circle up, hold hands, and sing the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well, and so it is.